Welcome back. You're with the Independence Day special on Money, 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 where we are discussing the concept of financial independence. Kalpesh, so we've drawn out 4 points, and I'll quickly recap for the benefit of our viewers. Number 1, know your financial profile. Number 2, know your goals. Number 3, know the market, know products at least a little bit. Number 4, start drawing up a plan. That brings us to number 5, which is ensuring that you are adequately protected. Do elaborate on this point, Kalpesh.
Very, very necessary, because I think independence should not be, confused with protection. So this is a must, because here you're talking about protecting your family. What if you're not there? And that has a very, very relevant context when you say in terms of insurance, which at times is missold. So what we generally advise people is that if they have already started on the investment journey, they are earning something for their families, they have to get themselves adequately covered. And for that, we've said it on various shows, various forums, various articles, term plan of an insurance is the best product to look at.
Okay.
And the parameter, there are various actually intricate parameters when we actually determine what is an adequate cover. But to start off, we can generally say that 10 to 12 times or 10 to 14 times of your annual income should be the cover which you should be you should have your life insurance through a term plan. So ideally, if you're earning say 10 lakh rupees per annum, you should have a cover of approximately say 1 crore or 1.25 crore for sure. And we all know, I don't want to repeat it, that the premium of a term plan is probably 8 to 10 times lesser than any other traditional plan or an endowment product or a money back product, which is going on in the market, and some people fall for it.
Yeah, I guess term plans are just the purest form of and simplest form of insurance that there would be for life insurance. And then, of course, there's health insurance. Let's not forget that in today's environment, health insurance also would be extremely important. Kalpesh, but let me ask you this question then. Coming back to the cash flow then, in terms of expenditure, along with all your other expenditure, then, of course, all the premiums that you're paying for buying this protection, they would also go in. So, again, a rough thumb rule, you mentioned at least 20% of your annual income should go towards investment. Then again, how much should you allocate for premiums? Because there are a lot of policies sold, and sometimes we end up getting confused as to how much of premium can we really afford.
The sum assured is also determined by your financial profile.
Right.
And if your suitability in the cash flow is there, obviously if you take a term plan, like I just said, that the premium is going to be 8 to 10 times lesser. So just to cite an example, for a 25-year-old, a 1 crore cover would not cost more than 5,000 to 6,000 rupees, which is nothing more than 500 rupees per month. And I'm sure anybody who's earning 10 lakh rupees can afford that. Similarly, for the health insurance, so we always advise that you should be covered individually. So if you are living in a metro, so the medical costs are higher, so you should be covered accordingly,
Why do you say individually? Because health insurance is also being sold as, a lot of group plans which are there in the market.
Yeah, so there also that the family floater concept, the family floater concept which you're trying to say is probably putting 3 to 4 family members together. And there, if there's a calamity or a requirement of a claim coming up, we don't want that to be taken away by one family member. So as far as possible, I'm not saying family floaters cannot be taken, although they are a bit cheaper than an individual plan also. But individual plan gives a person a proper security of his own medical needs. As such. So family floater, as long as he's covered adequately. Because again, coming to the concept of cash flow, that in case you are not covered adequately on the health front and you're admitted to a hospital, the bills, if not, will really take the steam out of your cash flow.
Yeah, it'll throw everything completely out of whack.
It'll take the steam out of your net worth also.
Yeah.
So a simple, sum assured cover, if affordability is there, take it to the maximum, and that won't hamper your cash flow, I'm sure.
Absolutely, it is, Kalpesh. Thanks so much for joining in and sharing those thoughts on financial independence. Well, we hope that our viewers have had something to take away from some of these very, very simple yet very, very important points. Thank you for watching. We wish you all a very, very happy Independence Day.